Sorry about that. Alright, so we're ready to get into the final game. Dionacity, thanks for the 7-month resub. Amazing casters are amazing. Wow. Get the ready from Guru. Alright, Guru's ready. Just watching the reactions to that end of the last game. Thing is, if he just like moves his mutas over the Marine Army in like a flock, of course they don't do that much damage. But I'm gonna assume, because I missed it, that what happened was he did actually clump up his mutas and right click, or not right click, a click, maybe right click. I don't know Takis. On top of that supply depot and actually did kill it. That's what I'm gonna assume. It could just replay, but also no. So there you go. We're in the finals thanks to Johnny Croat for the 6-month resub. And let's get into it. I hope I didn't mess up the ads. I didn't. Good. Yeah. Best of 5, ZvZ. In the top left as the Green Zerg, he is Guru. Ow. Damn me. In the bottom right as the Red Zerg, he is hinO. Apparently hinO a big Guru fan. Clearly. Good to see you again, ZG. Hope the married life is treating you well. Yes. My wedding partner is doing super well, thank you. This is Korean in chat. This Korean. Was Pokemon Go the reason Rifkin crashed his bike? He's made it very clear that it wasn't Pokemon Go. So, I feel like that's been asked a billion times. He will not be a news story today. What happened? I missed this. Oh, okay, he wasn't done yet. That's what I missed. Well, you know, we always love religion talk. He should bring up politics too, to get the chat really riled up. It is a ZvZ, and it's a ZvZ that does not start off with an early pool because Bly's not in it. So I don't know if Guru has faced hinO before. I'm gonna guess so. hinO is Grandmaster, so I'm guessing they've faced on ladder a couple times here and there. I don't know if they really know each other that well, but they seem to. From how much they're talking to each other. But whereas Guru was kind of like even frustrated because Dasan Station made it into the map pool and he lost that one game versus Bly, he really brought it back quite comfortably after that. And I think Guru in a ZvZ macro game is also pretty damn strong. It will be once again up to hinO to prove that he can win a tournament. You know, we've seen him in the brackets, of course. He started to cast him a little bit here and there, but he never was in the finals or semifinals. Well, he certainly wasn't ever in the finals, you can say that much. He might have been in the semifinals last week, I don't know, anyways. But never the winner, right? Never like, you know, okay, I remember him because he won that one time and it was great. But this could be his chance to have that now as, yeah, hinO, I know him. He won once. And maybe he'll win again next week. Maybe he's on the up and up. But he's first going to get through Guru and his ZvZ. Don't know what this guy's matchup looks like. I don't know how he plays either. We see a Bailing Nest for him. Guru skipping his for now. Might just go straight up to Roaches. If he does, it might have to be soon. You know, it's still building drones though, so maybe not. The double Evolution Trooper actually coming back here. Double upgrades for his Lings. I do really like that style, and it's something we saw a lot on Invader, now also out of the map pool. But it really felt like it was only Invader we were seeing double upgraded Lings. You know, a single upgrade, you see that anywhere every now and then, whether it's Carapace or Melee, but the double was almost always on Invader. So I wonder why he's bringing it out again here. Guru goes with a single and a Roach Warren. But gets a lot of Lings, probably in preparation to either defend his third or apply the tiniest bit of pressure on his opponent's third. Am I solo casting? No, my other, my co-casts are just really quiet. Yeah. Busy eating. Does the scoreboard lie? No. 0-0, best of 5. That's a lot of lings, but like I said, this is like... It's a lot of lings in that you could also have made 0. And maybe, you know, that could have been fine. Because he's not really getting a lot of damage here, right? But it's not enough to truly scare hinO. He really is easily cleaning this up. And I think he only lost 1 drone. The scout on the double evolution chamber is pretty important, though. Guru did not see a roach warrant anywhere, and he saw a lot of lings and, of course, the Baneling Nest. So I think he realizes that's going to be the upgrades for the melee, for the lings. So now he's going to consider at every single point that the lings are stronger than they really should be. The roaches, you think like 9 roaches in a circle surrounding each other is enough? Bam, suddenly it's not when the upgrades are done. So he's got to always have a backup against a wall. I mean, going for his own Baneling Nest might have helped, but of course now the lings take 1 more Baneling to kill, so that's also questionable. He's just going to try and get enough units, but Banelings are actually just going in 1 at a time. Usually a terrible thing to do, but working out just enough because there's so freaking many of them. Queen try and focus fire, but no, more drones are going to go down. Finally, that last hit really got it. 19 drones down. Gru, though, still only down... What is that? Oh, well, now almost 10 drones. Okay, so he almost hit down to down to 10, but coming back a little bit. But, you know, it's still not over, and that was only with the +1 melee done. Now these lings are going to have both of our upgrades done, and Guru, he didn't... he lost some of his army. He didn't have much of an army to begin with, I guess is why I was kind of, like, hesitant, but he did lose a couple of roaches here and there, and his queens. Of course, they do count as part of the army. So, to drone at all is actually a little bit risky. Mass lings from hinO, don't even worry about the banelings so much, can still be very good, but that is a pretty good spot for the roaches, and hinO will not engage. Just go to the main base, I think it's a lot better. Get the drones if you can. They're going to be pulled immediately. Oh, but here's where they're not, their backs aren't up against a wall, and those are upgraded lings, so GG! hinO takes game number 1. Very good then. Ugh. I'm starting to get a little tired. Let's see, it is now Guru's map choice. See, you know it's a troll, because why would they announce Warcraft 4? He messaged me first. Why would you announce Warcraft 4 at Comic-Con when BlizzCon so far has nothing to announce? That's what everyone's been talking about. That's I've discussed this with. Are you going to BlizzCon? Yeah, sure. What are they going to announce? I don't know. There's nothing to announce. Everyone already knows the WoW expansion. Nothing really to announce for StarCraft 2 anymore. I hope. I think. Diablo. No one cares about Diablo. And then Overwatch doesn't have much more to announce about it. So basically just like new heroes or changes to gameplay. But man, if they announced Warcraft 4 at BlizzCon, that would... I wonder, would that be more or less surprising than the Overwatch announcement? Because the Overwatch announcement was completely new. No one saw it coming at all. What is happening on Twitter? Guru is not accepting the invite. Oh shit, I mean... Did not want to be in party with you. Go away. Parties are the worst. Oh, so Guru went... Jesus, hello. Went to the bathroom. So we're gonna be waiting for a little bit. Hello. I haven't heard you in a while. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. It's actually so hot in my room. For whatever reason, my room is, very susceptible to temperatures, I guess. Like, it's the hottest room by far when it's hot outside. A lot of that has to do with the fact that the sun's rising with it, but, it's also the coldest room when it's cold outside. So, I actually like the hot, but not when I'm already like a little bit tired and a little bit sick. Then the heat can go suck it. Wow, Shroom 5, too soon, buddy. Alright, finally starting here. Best of 5 continues. In the top left, actually down 1, it is the green Zerg Guru. In the bottom right, as the red Zerg, he is hinO. Alright, Hearthstone's a thing for Warcraft? Pfft, okay, buddy. Okay. I feel like Hearthstone expansions are not something to be excited about, though. Like, yeah, that could be their announcement, but that is not that much of an announcement. Thanks, Strike700, for the 9-month resub. Yes, true. Zarakik and Pachi 6. God, why did I call you out? Early pool, by the way, so you're just gonna really wait to see this come to fruition. Though Guru's already prepared for it. It is true. People knew Project Titan and they knew that it was canceled. They had no idea that it was a actual first-person shooter. They thought it was an MMO with a first-person shooter twist. And then it was scrapped. No news, no rumors ever talked about something that was like Overwatch actually is, so. All the theories about Project Titan being Overwatch came after Overwatch's release. Please, sir, please, please. Or ma'am. So here are the links. Again, though, Guru is already kind of prepared for this with a build. Now you just gotta prepare for it with his actual scouting and reactions, which we already saw him do on this exact map and these exact positions against Bly. It looks like hinO is going to go full-on all-in, by the way. It's gonna get to the Baneling Nest, it does look like. Yep. And that just means it really is exactly what Bly was doing. So Guru, a little bit awkward here. Gets his Lings caught off guard. He probably thought the Lings were going to go to the north or to the middle. Takes a fight for whatever reason. That was a mistake. That was really weird. But that doesn't mean, I mean, Guru doesn't like lose the game because of that, right? Spineco's on the way. Queen's on the way. This is all very familiar deja vu going down here. I don't know if hinO just thought that I don't think hinO saw the Bly games, but if he did, it'd be funny if he thought he could do it better. Like, oh, I know exactly what Bly did wrong, so I'm going to do it better. I just don't think he saw the Bly games. It's just very, very coincidental, and probably fairly common on Frozen Temple with how Guru's been reacting to it every single time. Lane Speed's about to finish, and that will be certainly a benefit for hinO, but of course the bigger benefit would have been the Banelings. There we go, 4 Banelings are on the way. Guru now knows about this, though. And is going to try and cancel 1 or 2 of them. That's bold. He gets to cancel on 2 of them and then has to get out of there. But that's already pretty damn good. Even getting 2 more with 4 Lings, even getting 2 more with all of his Lings is still probably worth it. Barely doesn't get this last Baneling, though. Focus Fire from the Queens could easily do that. No Transfuse is ready to go. There we have it. This queen will now replace this one, and it looks like Guru's really got this. I mean, his spine color is done too. He hasn't even used that yet. Well, just really not much choice for hinO but to continue to try and make it work. Really the question now is, like, is he going to tap out sooner than Bly? Guru splits to let the banelings roll into the queens and the spine crawler, of which can take a couple of baneling hits. And then tries to, I guess, catch reinforcements. Unfortunately, this means all of his lings will die, so it was a bit of a questionable maneuver here. But the point is, nothing is being broken. On the other side of the map, hinO down 6 workers, down an entire hatchery. The last baneling attack, I'm pretty sure, is coming in here. I don't know. More banelings, more good, I guess, but Guru's also on his way to his own banelings. And he still has so many queens here to soak up all the banelings, to snipe the banelings. To transfuse a spine crawler is really important, you know? Doesn't even need his own links necessarily. I think that would be a safer option, though, and he's making 14 of them. Banelings roll into the spine crawler first, so the transfuses don't go on that one, but rather on the queens that are left over. Here come the lings now, and hinO, it's not working. GG. Alright. Guru ties the score up 1-1. We'll go into game number 3 next, get the map choice from hinO that will send us to a commercial break. So see you guys in 2 minutes. Thanks to the Ice of 9 for the 21-month resub. Listening most weekdays during work. Keep the StarCraft up. Thank you. See you guys soon. Welcome back. Thanks for watching the break. It's a best of 5, and it's currently tied 1-1. In the top left, going for another early pull. It's the red Zerg, hinO. And it was his also his map choice. So, makes sense. In the bottom right, as the green Zerg, it is Guru. Yeah, Dasan Station, your opponent chooses it. Your opponent just early pulled you. He isn't Bly, but still... Bly isn't the only Zerg that likes to get aggressive. So hopefully Guru has some knowledge of this. Not knowledge, but just like, you know, he has a feeling about this. And I think he does. He goes from their pool first. And I mentioned it back when we saw Guru versus Bly in the early pool. It's not 100% about the build. It is a lot about how they react to it. And some Zergs will just completely fudge the defense despite having the perfect build against it. So it can always happen. They both take their hatcheries here, so this is actually very reminiscent of exactly what Bly did. He went for the earlier pool, but not like the truly dedicated one, and had the hatchery still, but also got a little bit of a lead from killing drones. And then he went more aggression behind it, though. So definitely the gas I expected to come down, just, you know, a little bit later than the pool. So the hatchery I don't think should die. That would be a pretty big deal if it did, though. I don't think Bly got the hatchery kill, but he got the drone. He got the drone kills, right? Pretty sure. Now I'm a little hazy the more I think about it. But the hatchery does not die. Unfortunately, the time doesn't really work out that the drones can just go to mining for the hatchery. That would have been really nice. But the point is, it's going to be saved. hinO's, you know, only seconds. Actually, that's even faster than Guru. So no, sorry, I'm looking at the health and the health decrease. So never mind. So yeah, it is a little bit behind. I was gonna say that's very odd, but only slightly. And he has his own transfer going down here. Guru does just let his drones go to mining and fully saturated, by the way. So that was like perfect. Way to go. And Guru doesn't look that much worse for wear, I think. Play the tiniest ad break ever. But yeah, that much worse for wear. So hinO does get the faster speed. As you can see, Guru is still not on his own gases. Now Guru, he lost a very similar game in the series versus Bly. But, you know, I was saying during that game that the Roach choice in the mid game, I don't know if it was, or the early game actually, was that good of a choice. And Guru might, I don't know if he agrees, right? But he might be willing to change things up. So instead of going for a Roach Warren and trying to get to those the roach safety counts of like 8 or 9, where really not much is going to get past them if they're in a corner on a wall or something like that, you actually do play the Ling Baneling game with your opponent. But if Guru was to play the Ling Baneling game, you think he'd have a couple of gases, but he's actually just going all in with slow Lings and Queens, and this is certainly not what I expected. Jesus. Quay, the Baneling isn't quite done for hinO, who probably wasn't expecting anything like this either. And his Lings do kind of get cleaned up. I mean, they're taking a fair enough trade that I'm still like, 16 more Lings for hinO. I don't think this is gonna work for Guru. Well, his armor supply is really good though. I actually have no idea. A Baneling is on the way as well. Of course, he has speed now, which is gonna help him get better surrounds later on. But Overlord is starting to go down. hinO not yet supply blocked. Baneling could be sniped by the Queens, could be sniped by the Queens, could be sniped by the Queens. Decent hit, decent hit. Now the Queens, they do have a couple transfuses, and that is a lot of, like, 4 Queens to transfuse. They last a hell of a long time, and it looks like this push is going to work. I mean, the Banelings any sooner, more Banelings? I don't think it does, but hinO's lost a lot of drones, even if he does hold this, and is this even practice? Did Guru, like... Does he do this whenever he plays on Dasan Station? This seems so odd. This seems just so like, why not? I think it's worked. Well. Who'd have thunk it? Zerg players, steal this build and win all your ZvZs, I guess. Here's a little bit of a trick though. The Queens die, and hinO does still have better tech. So any one good Baneling hit, maybe. But the Queens snipe the Baneling, so never mind. hinO, you're just dead. It's over. Wow. Yeah, the Queens come forward. They block off the ramp now. Okay, then. Lupa, StarCraft 2. 21-month resub. Passion is restored. You might see me in some of your online cups. You forget the time, so hopefully gain some of the relevancy. Love you guys on the channel. Keep it up. Much love. 6. GG. Thanks, Lupa. Hope to see you soon. It gives Guru the 2-1 lead. Hamarn 2 sub for 22 months. 8th Kate. Okay, that was a very odd game. Lovely. And it is once again going to be hinO's map choice. Oh, let's go to that break. There we go. Whew. Galactical process? Wait a minute. First of all, galactic, but close enough. Second of all, we haven't seen this map at all today. Wow. This was supposed to be one of the more standard maps. Alrighty. See what hinO has in store. He did win that first game. With a bit of, like, you know, it's not early game cheese, but it was like this kind of clever move where you do get this all-in of Lings going in the early mid-game. So kind of a cheese, kind of an all-in. He did win with that, and a very convincing win too, you know. It wasn't just like, oh, Guru didn't make anything and just rolled over and died. But his early pulls weren't working out enough. Guru needs a second. I think I'm gonna take a nap after this. That'd be good. Excuse me. Burp. Run of Dreams. 33 months. 3 months till the 3-year mark. 3's everywhere. Hashtag Rift Logic. Raid conspiracies exist. If he was here, I'm sure he'd love that. But thank you for subbing for so long. Man, people still like us. I want to show you guys something my friend got me for my birthday, which was 2 months ago, but finally came. Check this shit out. Right? So I've wanted a Korean cookbook for a while now. Right. Whoopsie. I actually did not type that to anyone. He needs to go now. But yeah, I've wanted a Korean cookbook for a while. I got a vegetarian one years ago, back when I was a vegetarian, so it makes sense, right? But then I never bothered getting like a quote-unquote a real one. And my friend got me this, and apparently it's done by some lady who actually lives in Fairfax or something. Falls Church, which makes sense. There's actually a big Korean population near me. And it's like comic book art, kind of, but like really good Korean recipes, so I'm like super excited. Oh, I caught that hinO, feels bad. So yeah, that was just a buy time. I didn't know how long Guru was going to take, but we're in here. Best of 5. It is actually the match point. Guru is up. Oh crap, I'm going to have to change this. Okay, we're good. In the top right, one win away, or one loss away, I should say. Yeah, one loss away from losing the series completely and going for another early pool, questionable. It is the Red Zerg hinO. And the bottom left, one win away from closing out the series. It is the Green Zerg Guru going for a hatchery, because who in their right mind would go for 3 early pulls in a row? Am I right? Am I right? So that's a little tricky. Again, kind of going back to that whole, it doesn't matter, it does matter about the build, but it also matters about how you react and how they execute their early pool. This can still go fine for Guru, but it is a much harder game for sure. He won't have the units already ready to go. There's also a possibility that he won't scout it. Galactic Process is a pretty big map. There is only one entrance, though. It's not like Cloud Kingdom. You can't try and hide your lings and go this way and then over here. But we've seen, yeah, the lings just kind of go to the south a little bit, up this ramp instead, and the Overlord still takes a long time to see this. So, oh, Guru's gonna have very late notice. He did go for, I think, I'm not sure about the gas, to be honest. Well, he still went for a hatchery first, so the pool is pretty late. And as such, the queen is late, the lings are late, the spine crawler won't already be building, all that jazz, and hinO really is going truly all in with this. Now, the Overlord here did finally see those lings, so as soon as the spine crawler could be made, it was made. And that is usually good news, but there's nothing to protect it, so immediately have to cancel it. Sometimes we see the spine crawler built like here, for instance, so the drones can protect it and there's not enough surface area to kill it. But that does, you know, that's kind of like the spot where you have to leave it for a while until you can get enough lings to defend it. The banlist is almost done, and this is where things get really tricky. Guru's gonna have to you know, keep that queen alive. She should be going right here. Usually a spawning pool can help reduce the surface area on the queen. If desperate times call for desperate measures, basically. But ideally, you do want the queens on the ramp, like we've been seeing every single time. The fact that the second queen was not caught is kind of a big deal, I think. She wasn't fully surrounded and killed because speed wasn't quite done. It's a pretty big deal. Like, the actual wall of... oh, no, I missed the huge baneling thus. Oh, God. So that killed about, I think, 6 lings, I want to say. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but consider that Guru only had, like, 9 lings is a very big deal. And the queens, they haven't been alive for very long, so there's not a lot of transfuse, but barely both of them have one. Oh, good, he uses it. But still a lot more lings to come. The 1 more baneling is already ready to go. 2 more are on the way. And this is still very close. Guru's getting another queen. He's getting his own speed. That might be where things go a little topsy-turvy, unfortunately. Like, I think ideally, if this is your build from the start, you actually get a baneling nest, not speed. Because speed can only help out so much if you're losing your lings. Banelings can help out a lot, even if you don't have any lings, right? The queens have gone down, only 1 more lives. He's getting another one, and he's trying to finally get that spine crawler back up, but this is very, very close. It's close to snowballing for hinO. Unfortunately, in Guru's attempt to dodge the baneling, he lets his queen get pretty much surrounded. That's a lot of lings, though, for Guru, and because they do have speed, right, this is kind of like... okay, you could have had banelings, maybe, but you could also have had speed to chase these lings around. It's that give and take. This is where speed actually looks like it was a better choice. You know, these lings aren't killing drones willy-nilly because they can't be caught. But the banelings are about to finish. Where are they? Oh, all the way back here. And Guru, oh my goodness! Guru can't let his lings die. Spinecrawl is going to reposition to the natural. I don't know if up front is better, but unfortunately because the unbuildable plate's back here, you can't build it, root it down here. Oh my god. I don't think that's going to get transfuse. 10 more lings are on the way, 12 more lings are on the way for Guru. If he could buy enough time for transfuse to go down on that spine color, that would be fucking fantastic. That might actually happen. He's chasing hinO's army back home. And hinO, I really thought he was so close to overpowering Guru, but now Guru's getting a Bailey Nest as well. His spine crawler, even though it's not being transfused, it's being moved to a safer location. It is getting a bit of energy. He's going to try and snipe it. He does get the snipe. Oh my god, I thought that was attacking, but it was actually wiggling in death. Oh my god, 3. Oh, the transfuse goes down. Oh my god. I think Guru's got it now. He's meeting the banelings halfway, so the possibility of sniping them with one... Come on, Guru. With one ling was pretty high, and then he let a lot of lings die. But still, he has enough lings. His army spy looks so much better, and that's it. Guru takes best of 5, 3-1. And gets the first place prize. Woohoo! Okay, so... Cool stuff. Congratulations to hinO for getting second place. I think this is the farthest he's come in our weekly tournament, so it's cool to see him on the up and up. Beating alive is really quite cool. Guru, an old standard. Not too surprised to see him in the finals and winning, so it's again adding to, I guess, his overall score. I'll go ahead and copy this and hand it over to Rifkin. There we go. And I will quickly go to a commercial break before saying all my goodbyes. So, see you guys in 2 minutes. Alright, thanks for watching those ads. We are done for today. Now, tomorrow morning is the Alima League, bright and early, 6 a.m. EST. That is pretty early. Fear Dragon will be joining me. Luckily, I won't have to solo cast again. And it should be quite a bit of fun. As far as the rest of the week, though, that's where things are questionable. We're probably going to have to move a lot of stuff. So, I was really looking forward to the Overwatch content, but it sounds like because it's going to be a case of not finding just one other person, but 2 other people. Plus, I think Rifkin is also really looking forward to casting it, too. We're going to go ahead and move that, is, I think, what's going to happen. And as such, there won't be a lot of content, but maybe we'll think of some other things to bring to you guys. Thanks to Direct Action for the 6-month resub, and Lord Asium for the 14-month resub. Let me quickly get this other one here. Okay. As always, ending with shoutouts. Sorry. Boop. Blackout 2201. Nope, that was just a timeout. Fuck you. Ending with shoutouts to these sponsors. You can see down below Yord Wood Watches, woodwatches.com/base. If you guys aren't really clear, like, we're at another goal. Like, if you go there, you could help contribute to another really cool tournament like the Yord Civil War that we did. Plus, you can get some really cool watches. They're really quite nice and quite good. I think so, anyway. We all have them on BaseTradeTV. Well, almost all of us. By all of us, I mean Rifkin and I. And we like them a lot for special occasions, I suppose. Corsair, gaming, of course, Corsair Cup. You can go down below, scroll down below and use the links if you want to check things out or buy anything. Definitely use that. Help us out. They have really good products. Chairs for gaming. Use code BaseTradeTV for $20 off. And free shipping and free cushions for Canada and the USA. And G2A, use 3%, code BASE for 3% off your games. And I guess also, like, quick shout out to, if you scroll all the way down, there's the Amazon link still available. So if you just click through to your country and you buy something, anything, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it gives a portion to me directly, actually. And that could be a way to help as well if you're looking forward to it. Again, if you guys missed it and you're just tuning in, well, sorry you missed the entire tournament. My bad. Well, no, not my bad. Your bad. But Rifkin was, unfortunately, in an accident, so he will be kind of MIA for a while. So send him happy thoughts and all that stuff. And besides that, I guess I kind of want to do this thing with the co-op, but my throat also really hurts, and I would like to take a break. So I might do that just through a video or something like that with anyone that's available. In the mod chat or maybe on Discord, I'll give a quick shout out. If you guys aren't on the BaseTradeTV Discord, you can actually join it. I know we haven't shouted out in a while, but it's there and it's used. So if you want to hang out with other cool people, go ahead and maybe play co-op with me later tonight. That'd be cool. But that's about it. And it's just ending on thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter at CG Gaming. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Alima League. Bye.